In this exercise, we want to talk about boundaries. See, boundaries are a set of personal limits that each of us has. Generally, it's just a result of who we are and our life experiences so far. In fact, they don't need to be justified or explained. Most of the times, they aren't logical, they just are. Knowing your boundaries generally is an imperfect process. Your boundaries are not fixed and they can be changed. Keeping your boundaries, though, is essential to fulfillment. And this is generally because they can help you to create trust and prevent resentment. You see, knowing and sharing your boundaries creates a situation where people can trust that you will take good care of yourself. You see, when you allow your boundaries to be crossed over and over again, you will build resentment and distance from those who you want to be closest with. See, resentment is one of the major, I call, killers of relationships. And whether this could be work or personal. If you allow it to build for too long, you slow down all the connection and the positivity that healthy relationship can provide. How to tell if you're letting your boundaries be crossed? The emotion of anger or physical sensation of shutting down and dissociating generally are signs that you're letting someone cross your boundaries. See, people allow their boundaries to be crossed all the time. And a lot of this happens because generally they're afraid they will hurt the other person, or, in this sometimes get fired or get left. You see, unfortunately, trying to avoid loss or hurt by allowing your boundaries to be crossed, sometimes it kills your openness and creativity, which, as we know, is also more likely to lead to more loss and hurt in the long run. It is your personal responsibility to pay attention to your boundaries and to care for them by communicating them when necessary. You see, no one else can know your boundaries but you. If you expect others to track them and protect them, you will experience disappointment and it will be difficult to have a healthy working relationship. You see, I think that offering boundaries are a gift. And usually when people share their boundaries, they'll feel like, they're being selfish or will hurt someone. And most of the time, because of these fears, they don't share their boundaries clearly. As we finish this exercise, start to think about areas where you've allowed your boundaries to be crossed. In the next course, we'll start to talk about how to do this and we will practice it together. But the idea is just an example. Sometimes when we think about how to offer our boundaries lovingly, we want to listen with curiosity. We want to empathize with their response. And sometimes it will be a bit disappointing because when we stand up for ourselves, not everyone is going to like it.